Hello, 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 everybody. This is Dr. Shaniva Early, your craft doctor, and I'm back with another um, Blue Night rubber stamp designs. So you can see here, this is My Quiet Place, and I stamped it out here. And when I attempted to do this video the first time, I was using Memento, which is not a watercolor ink. I needed to use something like a VersaFine. And what I did was I stamped, excuse me, I'm in my pajamas. It's night. I used VersaFine ink, pigment ink, and then I poured black embossing powder, ebony. It's called ebony embossing powder on top and embossed it because I don't want that to happen again. Um, it's the Recollections detail embossing powder. And I poured it in this little container because when I went to put it back in the jar, it expanded or something. It wouldn't fit. It wouldn't fit in the jar. So I couldn't get it back in there. But I wanted to get this picture. I wanted to paint this similar to this as much as possible with the colors that I had. So I am using Arteza. Sorry, my keyboard is in front of me. I'm using Arteza. This is Gamboge paint, and that's what we're going to start out with on the top here, which will be our sunset, I guess. So I'm going to take the wide paintbrush, and I did this all in the other one, and it just didn't work out. And so I'm going to see if I can do it now. And so when I'm done, this is going to be a 5x7, hopefully. Okay, and then I'm going to take the paint and I'm going to go across the sky. And I don't have to worry about anything now because I used embossing. So I'm not worrying about going over those. That I should not go over the banisters though, because going over the banisters, I'm not gonna I'm gonna have to color them another color. So let me try to go in there and lighten that area up. Not thinking, but this is what we do. We have to make those mistakes, as it were, to get things right. Okay, so that's my first color, the Gamboge. I have my watercolor sitting right beside me. And I'm going to come in with an orange yellow. And I have a little palette right here. And I just want just a little bit to come in with and pick up that orange yellow with. Um, just adding a little water to that. And see if I can I can bring in some across this skyline too. Just like that. Just going across. Nothing too fancy-fied. I'm not trying to do anything but add some color to the sky portion. Just like that. Picking up off of that banister because I'm going to be able to come back in and just like that. Because this is going to be a 5x7, and so most of this will be gone. Okay, let's go this way. I'm right-handed, but sometimes I act like I'm left-handed in some things that I do. It seems because I go above stuff. I just want to a tad. of this color. See that? This is just adding a little bit of color. Okay, and then I'll go back on this side and add a little bit of color. And it's just getting a look across the sky. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to find a blue that will go as an underneath shade, and this is ice blue. And let's see how light ice blue is. And I'm just testing right there. Okay, let's add a little water to ice blue. And we're just going to go right here on top of what is considered the waves. And I'm bringing them. This is going to be more of an undercoat than an overcoat. Okay. Because if you look at her picture, it's an overcoat. It looks like there's an undercoat of a blue. And so that's the effect that I'm going for. And see, I'm just using it as an inspiration. I'm not trying to make my picture look exactly like hers. But they give you these so you can kind of see where you're going with it. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to see where I'm going with it. Just seeing where I can go with it. All right. Okay. And just going. Okay. And then I'm going to come across this way. Come across this way. Okay. And now I'm going to pick a darker blue. I have an phthalo maybe. Let's see if phthalo would be a good blue. It look like it might be a little bit purplish. Oh no, when you bring that blue out, you bring that blue out. Okay, I like phthalo. Let's add a little bit more water. I'm going to add a little bit extra water to this because I want to tone down that blue. Tone it down. Okay. I have the mighty, what is this called? The Fresh Water Rinse Well. And so what it does is you push the knob down and fresh water comes out. But there we go. Okay. So I was trying to bring in some fresh water. And now I'll bring in some of this blue, phthalo blue color. And I don't want it to be too watery because I'll take out some of the color. I'll detail. If you don't be careful, you introduce too much water, you'll take out detail. Like, I sound like an artist. Funny. Okay. And I'm just bringing this in. Okay. We'll do the same thing on this side. And bring a little bit in over here. And I'm just taking all the way out. It's not going to be necessary, but it's all right. And I'm taking some of this water off my brush so I can come in and do some of the highlighted portions. Just some highlighted portions. Just like that. And then I'm going to tap it back. So, like that. Okay? Because you still want to see I want to see some of that blue come through. That was underneath. Okay? All right. Now we're going to come in and I'm going to do a light color that will represent the sand. And I'm looking at yellow ochre. And I'm not really testing out. I'm just looking at the bottles, what's on here, even though not the correct way to do it, because yeah, that's what I was looking for. They're not, what you see is not what you get. It's not what you get. Oh yeah, that's what I was looking for. And then I'm gonna pull this out with some water. I'm gonna pull it out to our little chair. I think I'll make our chair a blue chair, green chair or something. But I want to pull this out. Yeah, yep. That's what I wanted to do. I'm going to pull out that color to kind of two-tone it. And then I'll add some darker to it to make it two-tone. But that's good. That's a nice brown color. Let me try this. Let me see if, yep. What I'm trying to do is stain it. That's exactly what I wanted to do, is try to stain it. I was just trying to stain it. So let's bring this on out this way. Yes. Bring this on out. And pull up this color. Yes. Because that's kind of what it looks like in here. Like a stain of type. Okay, so let's try a darker brown. What is this one? Burnt umber. I'm going to put this right in the same tray, because all I'm going to use is a little bit. Let's add a little water to it. Oh yeah, that's brown. That's just what I wanted. Yes. When a plan comes together, you get excited about it. Let's go right in here. Go right up in there. Okay, so this piece here needs to be a lighter brown. So let's see what kind of a lighter brown, which will be a sandy color. Sandy color. Let's see what this color is. It's a light brown. It's called tan. Funny. Let's see if that will do the trick. Let's see if this will do the trick. This one is called tan. Yes. That is doing the trick for our little ocean sea look. You know, this is the Arteza paint. A little goes a long way. A little goes a long way. A little goes a long way. Okay, let's see. I need to bring out this way and cover up some of that blue. Yep. But that's okay because it'll kind of look like it's water under the sand. Right. Right. That is starting to look really good. Okay. Now that this upper part here is starting to look like it needs some attention. But all we're going to do is I'm just going in and working it out. Working it out. Okay. Then we want to do our banister, and we can do our banister in that light color that we used for our floor. Like that. Yay. Okay. And then I'm going to go, let's go in here and pick up and clean up so you can still see some details. And let's do this side. Okay, and then we'll start to do the banisters. Like that. And because this is embossed already, it it helps to stay in the line somewhat. I like the contrast of this brown color for the banister off of the blue. And let's do this side. I'm going to take up a little bit because, there we go. Good thing about acrylics, not acrylics, water-based, you can pull them right up if it's still wet. That is so cute. And okay, so let's do our chair. And we want to do our chair. I want to do our chair in a green. A nice green color. Not light green. Let's sap green. Let's check and see what sap green looks like. And see if that's the green I want. See if this is the green I want. Yes, that's the green I want. Okay. Do you remember when we were young and we used to have these green chairs? Or red, whatever. Just these. Do we even have these anymore? Loungers. Mostly everything is kind of a nylon color now, I think. I think they're all nylon. I know my chairs are loungers are nylon. So they're easily wiped up and cleaned. Not that we can sit outside right now because it's still cold and it's mid-April. Well, that's the weather in this state. Okay. I'm trying to drop some color in there, but I'm gonna let it alone for a minute. I'm gonna leave it alone for a minute and let it kind of soak in. Okay, I need to put a little brown right in there. Okay, this is the floor. And that's my little tan color. It's right here. That's my little tan color. Okay. Trying to get up, I got a little spot of that green in there. I'm trying to get it back. Okay. One thing I like about these brushes, they're the silver black velvet brushes. This is a 4, but that tip can go right into little spaces. right there, little spaces. It's just fabulous. Trying to get into this little space right here with some green. Okay, this little piece dried enough that I can go back in here to give it a little bit more green. And I'm kind of dabbing the color in more than painting. I'm dabbing to kind of get a thicker laydown of color. Because these brushes hold in color pretty well. Or one of the water and color pretty good. Look at that. Super cute. Super cute. I'm going to go back in, put some color in these spots because they're kind of white. Well, I didn't go all the way up and inside. That is so cute. Okay. I'm going to need everyone to lower their volume because I'm going to use my heat gun. Because I really want to keep this chair and oh, I can't use it too much because I forgot this design is embossed, and so if you use it too much, too close, you will. If you use it too close, you will mess up the heat. The embossing powder, you'll reactivate it and may melt it and burn. You don't want to do that. Oh, that little heat from the gun really helped it. Okay, and we're gonna see what we have here in our design. Um, I'm trying to save this tape, but it rolls right up on itself. But I have a bunch of rolls of tape. But that picture looks awesome. It really looks awesome. Okay, I don't know what I did. Oh, here it is. I couldn't find my little cutter. My little fiskers. My little fiskers. Okay, and so for this design, see how many colors I use. I'll be like, what? Why do I have so many colors? But you need them. When I see people doing drawings, they have 30 colors and it's a little bitty design, but this is why. And wasn't even blending. This was just my regular ink pile. What is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 colors. 9 colors. Okay. So first we're going to cut off up to the railings because you never want to see the tops of anything, like where it ends. You want that to always be cut off. If you could tell on this design, it's cut off. Really light beam, it's cut off. Okay. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to cut that piece off. And did I cut it close enough? I did not. There we go. And the bottom. So I go past what I need, so then it looks good when I cut it off. And this is what we have. And this is what I followed. It's really cute, y'all. It's really cute. And the design is almost 4 1/4. It's like 4 by 5. Let's see, 5 and an end. Look like it's supposed to be 5 1/8 by 4. So it could be just 5 because I did leave just a little bit here on that end. So like a 5 by 4. And if I would have cut it a 5 by 4, it would have fit almost exactly to that package. But that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get it, follow the design, but not look like the design. And that's what you do when you're doing your inspirations. Make it your own. Follow the design the first couple of times you use it, and then when you're done, you'll have your own work of art. I think I'm gonna go back and try to rework this part where you can see. No, I'm not. I'm gonna leave it just the way it is because it was my very first try with these, and I like it. And you know how that is. Everybody try to clean up the mistakes or whatever, and that's not a mistake. It's just how it looks. I'm going to finish up right now, and I will see you in the next one.